Oh my goodness, I hiked it before he even got the one.
Get a delay.
That's
he
all
didn't
right.
even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost
that means I got more yards
in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And a nice spin into some.
I knew you were going to run to the corner. I just didn't know whether I was going to get you before user fail or no.
There, the drive will continue. It's a first down. One play.
You're the type that would run to the side. Devin's the type that runs to the middle.
Running in the middle gets you nowhere in this game.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Shell. Like 54. Here we go. Orange. 12. Cut.
Now Goff on first down.
I knew that
Fires
was
one that's intercepted. Picked off.
You know, you read it right the first time that I was blitzing.
One back to the 29.
And for that, I commend you.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
I thought he hit a lob pass.
First drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one.
Well, personally, I thought you were going to run.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
It was first down. It's a deer run play. It just smelled all run.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Under pressure, and he will
I'm not going to
go
force
down.
something that if I don't like what I see.
38. Samson Abukum in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
50.
Shotgun now for Brady.
Oh, that should have been a user pick.
No, the second you would have had it.
Here right around the 23-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Brady. And a Packers man, that's Edelman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah,
So the other day, I think last night, I was rewatching the 2018 NFL
Defense went out, forced a turnover. Gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility.
I had an idea what we were going to do on
respect to hey,
Friday
you guys get turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue
Thursday.
to drive.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what would it cost to if we had to move up.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken
I had a
down.
running quarterback. It would have been all set.
Able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3.
I do miss it.
He hooked it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I knew that was going to happen.
We would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but
Only
this game can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Guys, y'all had 3 people and 1 person there. That was a touchdown.
Here, back to his own 18.
Juke move. Failure.
A loss of 2.
I didn't have no time for a juke there. We're like, nope. We're not blocking the day, boys.
I don't know which one was worse, when you played with the Bills or when you played with these 3 guys.
Both of them pretty bad.
Al, look up. Turbo, step.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone.
Oh
He
my
rifles
goodness,
one
guys.
that's
We just had one of those
intercepted.
days.
Picked off near the
It's only
32.
one of those damn
And
days.
the return will stop right around the
I'm having one of those
25.
days too.
So that's back-to-back
Looking
drives
for the
where
next
they're throwing an
I'm looking for the
interception.
next bad thing to
Ordinarily,
happen
we
to
look
me.
at
Am
the
I going to miss
offense
another
and say,
field goal,
what's
or am I
going
going
on with your
to, or am I
scheme?
going to throw an
Maybe we should
interception
look
here in
at
the end zone?
defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's
My
going to
team
find
wants
his
you to
way
score
forward
here. That's
for
what
a
they want you to
modest
do.
gain. It's a 6-yard
Do you
pickup,
ever think
and
that
it
this
gets
game
him
is
to 2nd
rigged
and
at some
4.
points?
Yep.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run
It's either
fits
the New
and
England
leaves creases
factor
like
or
they
this
were
game
able to
is
exploit
rigged.
right there.
Now a play fake.
Oh, that's a
Brady.
touchdown. And you didn't even throw it to
Squeeze it
him.
into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off
Home
by
error. You had the dude on
past the 10 to
the far right
11-yard
dude.
line,
He was
and
open
that's
the
where
whole entire
return
time.
stops.
So I used that
Edelman,
player
the
and I
intended
messed up. He
receiver
was
that
wide
time.
open. I saw it and I was like, yep, he's going to throw it to him.
I didn't look at it.
The Rams as their offense comes back out.
I had the
And it's
old
been a
college
miserable
quarterback
start for them
guys.
offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But with every message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Sit
Lawrence
down.
Guy coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Obama.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Value 3. Super 66.
Third and long. It's gone. It got his man complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
You got it.
10. Touchdown, LA.
There we go,
Big
boys.
play there. 92 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. So Brady and the
Video game
Pats
call.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. They go play action here on first down. Open man left side is Gronkowski. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Over the middle, Dorsett. And here he'll be brought down a little
Gotta
shy of
focus
the
on the
35
small
at the
things
36.
and then focus on your big goal.
First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Brady now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan.
You had my main target covered, so I had to look
Quite to
for
the
a safety
30, it'll
real
be down
quick.
at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Brady to throw again. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he's taken
job,
down,
guys.
but not before reaching the
Cover
10-yard
the
line.
middle.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Able to get away. This is caught.
Oh my God, all he had to do was jump and he would have intercepted that.
Patriot touchdown. James White from 4 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
All you had to do also was dive at my legs and you
Now
sack.
Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And it's no good.
I still can't kick.
He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6
Has Sammy
game.
started watching you yet?
I haven't been able to really look.
Gostkowski
So
now
I've been
out
trying to
kick
focus
it
more
away.
on defense.
I got you.
But yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone. Spins past it. And
No!
he'll turn this one
Good
all
move.
the way
Failure.
on the other side of the field.
Partner, when
First
I was
one
in college,
worked.
we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Allen! Brandon Cooks, 45 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Anything you can do,
Now
I can
Zerline on and
do
the
better.
extra point. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Caught on the right side.
How
by
did he catch
Dorsett.
that, guys?
And
Like,
they get
really,
him down,
how?
But not before he takes it across the
I thought you turned
40-yard
around and
line.
picked it.
Successful
Yeah, that's
start
close.
to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Brady already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady goes underneath here to White. Room here to run. The Patriot
Big move,
passing game is
successful.
rolling. They've got another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, here's Brady. And that's incomplete.
The name of the game is always on defense. Put pressure on the quarterback. And that's
Take
exactly
him out of
what
the
they've done today. Looks like
game.
they've got him a little bit rattled.
That was a
That would have
pick
been the second
six.
interception in the first half.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Brady caught by Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach
God
it,
is telling me
talk
something
about it all
today.
the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
What's up, Eric?
Yet they are humans out there running around.
God is telling me that he does not
by
like
the
me in this game.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I am not Alex Ovechkin tonight.
Value three.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. He finds an opening past the 40. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, 75 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Well,
I'm not even going to say it.
Blocked him, and he just made a great play. That was an athlete going the wrong way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Oh, is he watching it?
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going,
you play
and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? That throw by Brady incomplete.
We're going to need some substitutions. All right, let's go.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
I just want to see what
Ball
Zimby
pops
said.
out, incomplete.
Oh, Zimby, I've made a single stop. It's called I picked off deer, I think, 2 times.
Eric, I'm not watching your last stream. I just want to see what
from the
Zimby
22.
says.
That's fine.
Brady will try again on second down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Well, at least he got
He's
the first
brought
down.
But following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Who says I can't throw deep?
First target, first catch, and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time
Is
it's
it
been
me,
incomplete
or are the
Yes,
players
he had caught every
like,
other ball to come in his way.
So they feel like
speed
they got
lagging
something
just here and there?
really good going there, And they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that
they seem like they're running up to the line real quick.
And a Patriot first
then they
down.
slow down. Then they run like hell. Ah, well.
One play at a time now.
Play action. Now it's Brady. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's down inside.
I can always rely on that one. I can't go to the right, but I can always beat you on the left.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I was just looking for somebody.
Time, 2nd and goal.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because
I was looking, like, I can't run. Deer's going to come after me here in about 5 seconds.
Out of the backfield.
Who's open?
Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center.
Which one of you wants to play volunteer to run?
A lot of guys to account for.
To throw on 2nd down. Brady under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Aaron Donald in there to drop it for his 2nd sack now here tonight. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
I almost had him.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you
But then
can
again,
sit
almost
back
only good when you
and
play
see the ball
horseshoes
coming out of
and
the
hand
quarterback's
grenades.
hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett from 8 yards out, and the Patriots get a score closer.
Well, at least that
4th and
works.
goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end
Somewhat
zone for
back
a
in
touchdown.
business.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back
I didn't
down
even
to
bother
a
looking.
1-score deficit.
I just decided to say, screw it.
After I realized she was going for 2, it was too
Gostkowski
late.
now out to
So I
kick
know
it
that
away.
play, I can't even talk. That defense I ran, you had it.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Trust me, I didn't even see the guy till you were right about to sack
And
me.
he'll get it up past the 20 to the
I was looking to my
22-yard
left,
line.
looking to the middle,
And the Rams
then
now
just looked to the
coming
right
out on
as our
the
last
field.
first
And
word.
coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys
Who's he throwing
and
it
make the
to?
proper plays?
And we'll see how
He
Now
ain't
you're
8
trying to
foot
throw to
tall.
number 12.
Meanwhile, they take
He
a
ain't 8
shot
foot
to
tall.
start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
We ain't 8 foot tall, but he's not the speed
So
of,
after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the
he doesn't have the
22.
speed of a gazelle.
Yeah, darn insane bolt over here.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
That's what you gotta tell him, run, monkey, run.
Hey, lift. 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 Lift.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets this one just shy of the 40,
like a Big
down
12
at the 39.
team right now.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's
like
going
an
to give him a
ACC
first
team.
down.
We look like a Big 12
there.
team.
In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Gurley. Runs over him. And he's going to burn his
Truck
way
move.
to the
Successful.
48.
Then
9
failure.
yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Super one.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
Gosh, I need to block that
Maybe
run,
a measure
man.
of revenge there.
Yeah,
He's
block
had
it.
his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Truck move.
This will be a
Steady
2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Hey, 76. 76. 76. Value 3.
Goff now looking to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
He's going backwards.
A
Why are you
loss
going
of
backwards,
8
my
on
man?
the play, and it brings up 4th.
Why
Well, you can
in
see
the
what they wanted
world
to
would
do.
he
They
go
wanted to set up the
backwards?
screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that
I
play
hate it when it does
if you're
that.
not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback, because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the
And it took
15-yard
the
line
wrong
here.
cross. I hit the
And now out
backspin
come
on
the
it, you know.
Patriots. Last time they were out here, they had
I've
the
never
benefit
been
of
able to
good
have
field
it
position, led
backspin.
to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They
I don't even know how the hell
but
you
with
do a
that
backspin.
last drive that culminated in a touchdown,
punting
I think they carry
everything, all
that
you do is
confidence
hit
into this
L1.
one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football
Go,
now,
Shelley.
they have to feel great about their
Like how you do a
opportunity.
squid kick and everything.
Ah.
Brady now on 1st down. And a dump off to White. And he'll
Face
be brought
mask.
down. Oh, that's a face
Damn it,
mask.
Pancake.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more
The
for
Pancake
face
just went
mask.
online because he's
Talk
trying to
about
get
a
the face
play
mask.
that absolutely costs you in the
Yeah,
end.
well,
Just trying to
thank
do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
On 1st down, Brady. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it
If I
across the
get hit like that
40-yard
there, that's
line.
incomplete.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this
Oh, if I
timeout.
can score on deer like I normally do in under 2 minutes, the deer's in for a world of hurt.
They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. Oh, the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe
Really
they're going to get a
does.
face mask
Damn
penalty
it,
tacked
Pancake.
on. So the
I mean,
face
either way, he
mask,
gave
quite
up
a
a big
blessing
play,
there
I
as
mean.
they'll start out of harm's way with a
Face
first
mask
and
really
10.
hurts though.
Alabama, 380. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now White lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
Please tell
But
me
a
my guy
teammate comes
picked it
along
up.
and scoops it up.
Yeah,
Almost
he
like
did.
it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base
Good
and
meat.
scoring
Actually, that
position. One
confident
guy
to pick
doesn't
it up.
get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
I didn't
the
make
defense
it.
was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, you got 3 down.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Good job, guys. Y'all know how to block.
Gurley couldn't escape it, and that's going to be a safety.
You had one job.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
So I was taking a look at the fantasy baseball team while you were squib kicking.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And the tip there.
I think that was actually the best pass.
2nd down.
And that's when he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. So the long attempt
4 guys
falls
around it,
innocently
couldn't
to
even
the
intercept.
ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Essentially, it was just a long punt.
By the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Zimby, do you love safeties in what way?
Deuce.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
We'll do one game for now because after
that
this
one
game,
was swallowed up because when they're
I
open,
just wanted to
this big defensive lineman will take the bait
Alright,
and
gotcha.
move laterally and open
I just
up
didn't
a
know what we
crease
were
that they
doing
can
today.
run
You know,
through.
we usually
Didn't
play
happen
about
on
2.
that play.
They
Yeah, I
try
know
to
what you
throw
mean.
on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
I wonder here, what
Now it's
are you
3rd
trying to
down.
pull here on 3rd and 9?
The Rams on 3rd down.
I feel like I
They've
know
been
what Deere
okay,
wants
2 for
to
3
do.
thus far.
The question
This
is, does
3rd
Deere
and
have
9.
the mental capacity to do it?
The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's
All right,
intercepted.
well, they finally said it picked
Picked
off.
off at the 20. And his guys have got it back back at the
I
closing
really
stages
thought
of the first
that
half.
that you caught that, and I was gonna be like, what the fuck?
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
I'm just gonna need the ball.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And a short pickup
Oh,
here.
well,
as they
anything,
get up to
I
about the
tried doing what you
22-yard
do.
line. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
We are going to the left.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
I told you the truth that time when you went to the right.
I know, but you don't ever know.
As well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at
And
each
it's a
other right
face
away. We
mask.
knew that flag was
And
coming.
you get another.
And I always enjoy the conversation
Guess
post,
who's watching though?
because officials
Oh.
always tell you, I don't want to throw the
Pancake.
flag, but you caused
Pancake's
the
watching
play.
too.
You did it. I had to.
Oh yeah.
So after the penalty, we'll have one final untimed play here before halftime.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, wrong
The
man.
final
Ran
shot
wrong
before half
defense.
for Brady. And that is incomplete.
He was
Time for
open.
break. We've hit halftime.
I saw
Two
the
quarters
window.
down, two still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy
And we
of
are
the
being
20.
told that.
So the Patriots coming out now. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw, it's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Samson Abukum in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. Here's Brady to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
30 yards. Actually, that's 45.
So that flag will cost him 15.
Think about 3 yards out of
And
the
it
game.
doesn't matter anymore.
Sorry for
how
having
you get
3
the
face
mask.
mask
Any
penalties.
part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Well, I know you're playing with the strip the
This
ball
On
and
1st and 10, here's Brady. Throwing over the middle, and
You're
it's
right, I am.
incomplete.
I want that
Anytime
ball
a defense can sit back in a zone like that,
That's why I
it tends
kind
to create
of
a lot of congestion
minimize
in the middle of the
that a
field.
little bit.
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like
I know it gets
rush
me,
hour in your
come
hometown of
alive.
Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon from 10 yards out. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point.
I
Boy,
just
in a tight
can't
game,
win
how
on
important
this.
might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
I really just can't win.
Gostkowski now out
No,
to kick it away.
I can't win when I kick.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
And it still tells me no.
And in
No,
hindsight,
you don't
probably
deserve
should have stayed
to,
where he was, as
kick
he'll
that.
only get back to the 16-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone.
Wow.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Why are you already out there in the middle of the field? That's where you should be at when I threw it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw.
He was out there in the middle of the field instead of being hung up in traffic. He would have been wide open. Nope, he just wanted to lollygag around. Like here, win this game.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that...
I want to add a receiver in for a sec.
Swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Gronkowski, the intended target.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They go back to the air here after the INT.
Gosh, I'm blocking, dude.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air.
I don't know whether that was the corner or the safety.
That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up.
That's what he said. Basically, nobody. You have to learn to block.
At least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Starting left here.
Play action. It's gone.
Intercepted.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterback
that was my version. That was your version of throwing it to 4 people.
And that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safety. And can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know, most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
On the toss, here's Michel. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
It's 4th and 8 on the 41. I don't want to give him easy yardage. Watch me shank the punt.
Let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it?
So we can punt, but we can't.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And the Rams getting set to go now.
That's hypocrisy.
Last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points. From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Good job, guys.
No gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They're running with Gurley.
Oh my, why did you not block him?
Why did 81 not block?
Boy, a curious decision to go for
81,
it. Doesn't pan
I don't know if you saw the same thing. I saw 81 just sit there.
If he would have blocked, that would have been a first down and more.
He's a tight end.
Run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Don't you know the 80s are basically tight ends?
Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't talking to you, dear. I was talking to the other guy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside
Damn it,
the 20
Pancake.
down to the 18. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal. Now this time, Brady will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And Gostkowski's kick is good.
We did it!
And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case.
One thing about this guy is at least he is
the Rams
a risk
offense
taker.
now making their way out to take
One of my
over.
buds.
And on that last drive,
SEC boy.
went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They
Loves
held them
to
to
run
3,
his
but this
offense like
they
the
gotta be a little
SEC.
bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see
Run,
these calls
shoot,
on 4th down,
and
when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily
run it down your throat.
the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened
think
there.
that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind.
Of course, do you really want to see him angry on Thursday?
Because
Watch
I know I've
Buffalo
got a
draft
defense that can
Devin
ring up
White.
their end.
Hey, lift.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I thought he caught
This defense
that.
is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth.
What do you have to
make
do to
play
get
on
a
football.
completion?
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So
he caught it, but
that
he
brings
happened
up
to be out of
4th.
bounds.
The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Here's Johnny
You know what I
Hecker
asked?
now,
How the hell do they
as
catch
he'll
these
punt it away
passes?
for the 2nd time.
Like you see on Instagram? But yeah, we can do it. We can't do that.
Very good return
Failure.
that time. 18 yards. And the Patriots take over. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
See, if I usually throw it like that,
you
when I get hit like
when
that,
you
I'll
can
drop
get
it.
them. Not easily done.
Give him 13
I don't know how
yards
the
on the
hell
opening
he
play of
catches
the drive
that.
and also give him
Josh
the first
Gordon's been out
down.
of the league for
Under
3
a minute
years.
to go in this 3rd
He's a
quarter as they
pothead.
come up 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From midfield, here's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had
1v1
position,
and the
couldn't
little guy
hold on,
can't get
3rd
it.
down.
That is amazing.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been
Yeah,
really
but if I
busy in
picked
this
the
game
window,
because
I
they
mean,
got it done
I
on
could
the
have had
last
him.
play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Deer did it once.
Tip of the cap for the
Oh,
defense
just put it
there.
there.
Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made
I
it
got
really
you.
difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Back now in Los Angeles. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
Tom Brady's a slow white guy. Then again, actually, I want to think
Now
this
on
one
4th
through.
and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
I said a fake man. Safe man punt.
Just moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down.
I just wanted to try Georgia. For once.
So from the 30,
a safe man punt. Still didn't do nothing. I should have just thrown it on out with everyone on the line. I should have done.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play.
Because usually everyone does a fake punt passes it.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way
remember what Georgia did versus Alabama to try and win that game?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why. Trying to find the guy here.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
What a random
he's
route.
taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And
Gronk in the middle of the field. Don't you see the X button?
And a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this. 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski.
All right, you only throw it to Gronk? I threw it to Gronk.
Right at the 30.
He's in field goal range.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Be up 9 there if you kick the field goal.
I kick the field goal here.
So
I
on
can go up by
4th
2
down,
scores.
out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Got it.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, he finally did something on there.
With a score, touchdown.
It took him 2 quarters, but he finally scores a touchdown on
This is a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, he's had the big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra
smart for taking the 3 points.
Come back and rely on your defense.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Pancake is on.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's caught.
Oh, my face mask.
And he's got it past the 30
Just
before
as
he's hit and
I see
dropped.
pancakes online.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that
I mean,
drives
that between
coaches
you and
teammates
pancakes.
insane.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Michel. And now the ball's out.
Hit it, boss.
Near midfield.
Oh,
but I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Well, with the fumble he had earlier,
why did I think it was
keeping the football
second
is
one?
here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Brady do his old reliable, and the Patriots have a first down. Brady's got his guys first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing on first down is Brady.
See what I mean?
And this is caught.
God, hang on a second.
The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady, and the Patriots add on to their lead.
Man, I didn't even think I was going to come all the way back. Beginning of this game, I thought you got this. You had 3 straight plays and 1-play drives that. Actually, I think the last 21 points you scored were all 1-play drives that scored.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, surely you
Why
can't.
did y'all not block?
He'll weave his way
Oh my,
all the
that was
way
a
up
touchdown.
a few yards shy of midfield.
There's no downplay.
I say take this video and show the EA executives that this game's broken.
They need it. That's the spark they were looking for.
Golf will lead the Rams up here
Those
first
2
and
players
10
could have blocked your 2
on their
players
side of
on the
midfield at the
touchdown.
47.
Nope.
They blocked last time.
Yeah, blocked last time. I'm like, nah. We just want you to
now
lose
looking
today.
to throw. Wide
Oh,
open
you're
receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Okay, which one of you idiots did not want to block?
A big play there. 53 yards. And the Rams were able to get back within a touchdown. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Good job,
and he'll have
guys.
it past midfield,
Really
almost to the 40
good
before being
job.
taken down. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That goes as
now
a
we're just
gain
gonna
of
run up
11
the
and
middle
a
on us.
Patriot first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Line of scrimmage, the
There you got
31
this
now
game
on
won.
first and 10.
Yeah, this game was kind of fun. It's a close one.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, the guy who
and inside the 20 before he's brought
Connor
down.
Kupp ran past Stephon Gilmore.
Another first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, no condition, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
No matter what you do here, knee it or run it, throw it, you got this game won.
I was just going to knee it and call it a day.
If I had that ball back, I would score again.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something.
If you want, we'll play game 2 a little bit later
one.
tonight.
Yeah, we can. See ya.